Kinder Surprise eggs. These popular European treats feature a hollow milk chocolate shell containing a small plastic capsule with a toy inside. In the United States, a regulation dating back to 1938 prohibits any non-nutritive object from being embedded within food products. Federal regulators maintain this ban primarily to prevent choking hazards for young children who might not realize a toy is hidden inside the confection. Consequently, importing or selling the authentic version remains illegal across the country. Haggis. This traditional Scottish dish is made by combining minced sheep heart, liver, and lungs with oatmeal, suet, and spices, all simmered inside an animal's stomach. The United States Department of Agriculture implemented a ban on sheep lungs for human consumption in 1971. Because authentic recipes rely heavily on this specific organ, the traditional version cannot be legally produced or imported into America. While modified versions substituting other meats exist, the true culinary staple remains restricted. Casu Marzu. Originating from the Italian island of Sardinia, this unique sheep's milk cheese is intentionally infested with live insect larvae. The maggots digest the fats, creating an extremely soft texture and a sharp, pungent flavor profile. United States food safety laws strictly forbid the sale of foods containing live insects or unpasteurized dairy products aged under specific conditions. Due to the obvious sanitation risks and potential for intestinal distress, health agencies have completely banned its importation. Beluga Caviar. These highly prized sturgeon eggs come from the Caspian Sea basin and have long been considered a pinnacle of luxury dining. In 2005, the United States Fish and Wildlife Service instituted a strict ban on imports to halt the rapid decline of the wild beluga sturgeon population. Overfishing and illegal poaching had pushed the species to the brink of extinction. By cutting off the American market, conservationists hope to alleviate the commercial pressure threatening these ancient fish. Ackee Fruit. As the national fruit of Jamaica, this vibrant yellow and red produce is a central component of traditional Caribbean cuisine. However, the raw fruit contains a dangerous toxin known as hypoglycin A, which can cause severe vomiting, seizures, and even fatal drops in blood sugar if consumed before ripening naturally. The Food and Drug Administration enforces a ban on fresh ackee imports to prevent accidental poisoning. Only specific canned versions that pass rigorous chemical screening are permitted past customs. Mirabelle Plums. Grown primarily in the Lorraine region of France, these small, sweet golden fruits are highly celebrated for making specialty jams, tarts, and brandies. Their absence in the American market stems from strict import restrictions designed to protect domestic orchards from foreign pests and diseases. Because fresh French plums face heavy phytosanitary barriers, enjoying them fresh inside the United States is practically impossible. This leaves food enthusiasts with no choice but to travel abroad to taste the authentic fresh harvest. Unpasteurized milk. Often referred to as raw milk, this is dairy that has not undergone the heat treatment process used to eliminate harmful pathogens. Federal law strictly prohibits the transport and sale of raw milk across state lines for human consumption. Public health agencies argue that the lack of pasteurization leaves consumers vulnerable to dangerous bacteria like E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria. While individual states maintain their own internal laws regarding local sales, interstate commercial distribution remains entirely illegal. Sea turtle meat, historically consumed in coastal communities and used to prepare traditional stews, this meat has completely vanished from American menus. Every species of sea turtle is currently protected under the Endangered Species Act, as well as international wildlife treaties. Decades of overhunting, habitat destruction, and accidental capture in fishing nets decimated their populations. Federal law imposes severe penalties and criminal charges for anyone caught harvesting, selling, or importing any part of these marine animals. Sassafras oil. Derived from the roots of the sassafras tree, this aromatic oil was once a foundational ingredient in traditional root beer and various herbal remedies. The Food and Drug Administration banned its use in commercial food and beverages during the 1960s. Scientific studies revealed that safrole, the primary chemical compound found in the oil, caused liver cancer in laboratory animals. Today, manufacturers must use a safrole-free extract to recreate the classic root beer flavor safely. Tonka Beans. These wrinkled black seeds originate from a tree native to Central and South America and are famous for a complex aroma reminiscent of vanilla, almonds, and cloves. Chefs worldwide prize them for infusing rich flavor into high-end desserts and pastries. The beans contain exceptionally high concentrations of coumarin, a chemical compound that can cause liver damage when ingested in significant quantities. The Food and Drug Administration officially banned tonka beans from food products decades ago, making their use a strictly underground practice in American culinary circles.